Bald eagles got the name from the white head. Now, some children will say, oh, it looks like a bald man's head. Actually, in the 1700s, bald was spelled with an E on the end, and it means white. So a bald eagle is actually, in other words or verbiage, white-headed eagle or American eagle or great eagle. We call it a bald eagle, and that's what you'll know it as from this day forward. Now, bald eagles nearly disappeared with the peregrines and the osprey or fishhawk in the 1960s because of pesticide. What is the main food of a bald eagle? They live around really wet places, lakes, rivers, large ponds, reservoirs.
Fish?
Right, very good. Bald eagles are fisher birds. And some of their cool adaptations are the bottoms of the toes. If we could look at an eagle's toe underneath, you'd see these little tiny spiky bumps. They're called spicules, and that helps an eagle grip a slippery fish. If you look at the hind end of an eagle, just above its white tail, there's a little tiny gland that eagles will pinch when they're preening or fixing their feathers. And a little bit of oil comes from that, and they oil their feathers just like a duck. In fact, many scientists believe that birds of prey may have evolved from waterfowl, ducks and geese, millions and millions of years ago. One thing is for sure, boys and girls, many of us today who study ornithology are convinced that these are just modern-day dinosaurs, okay? And we want to put them actually in a group called Dinosauria. They were there once upon a time. They have been moved from that about 100 there, or we carpool with our friends, get more people per vehicle. We're saving gas and oil. Did you know that where oil comes from, there are lots of bald eagles? In fact, I was in Alaska last month hunting, and I was able to see Bly Reef, where the Exxon Valdez went aground 20 years ago. And today it's clean, but as many as 150 or more eagles were killed in that oil spill, and that was just a small area. Every day, millions of gallons of barrels of oil are spilled from tankers and through well heads that either explode or leak. And so oil is really hard on eagles. 1 or 2 drops of oil, it gets on a mama's breast, and she takes it back to her nest where she's incubating her eggs. Just 2 drops can poison the little eagle embryo in the shell. You think, well, an eggshell is hard, but if you look at it under a microscope, it looks like millions and millions of little tubes that allow the little baby eagle to breathe air while it's growing inside its little protective white home. And so you and I, by using less oil and gas and fossil fuel, petroleum, are doing something indirectly beneficial to eagles and other animals too.